Hi everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II Electric Boogaloo. Let's get going, shall we? Hang on, why does it not... Oh. I don't have my controller plugged in. Hang on. Let's fix that. Oh, I'm so prepared. There we go. Alright. Last time, we were heading for the occupied kingdom of Fynn to see if we can find anyone captured by the Empire. So let's do that. Gonna keep leveling our magic. I was briefly considering editing out the random encounters, like a professional Let's Player, but then I remembered that I'm really lazy. And also, the thing is, random encounters are kind of the point of these old RPGs. I mean, that's like most of the gameplay loop is like fighting random battles. So that's kind of the core of the experience. And I want you to experience it. Yeah, I might as well train Maria and bows a little bit too. Yeah, giving Guy 2 axes is a good idea. Okay, let's train up Pure a little bit as well. So we could just kill the thing. Yay! Her bow level went up. I'm not sure how useful bows are gonna be, honestly. Let's go around here. And the encounter rate is pretty high, to be fair. Okay, let's use Cure. You can use Cure outside of battle, and that will also level it. But that won't give you like a chance to raise the stats associated with Cure, like MP or... I think Wisdom is the white magic stat, I don't remember. I do like the old designs for goblins in Final Fantasy, they're fun. Okay, here we have the Kingdom of Fynn. Here we have some goblins. We had goblins. And our Blizzard spell leveled up. Well, we get a good amount of gil. Let's see, Blizzard is now level 2. The way spells work in this game, the higher the spell level, the more effective it is, obviously. Depending on what it is, like black magic spells do more damage, white magic spells heal more, and stuff like that. Status spells have a higher chance of being procced. Stuff like that. But they also get more expensive, so the spell level is also equivalent to the MP cost of the spell. So if you level a spell too highly, it will get very expensive. It's just as we've heard. The city is crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful. Make sure not to get too close. Okay, let's switch it up a little bit and run around as Firion. I do like his... I think he has the most interesting character design out of all of the characters. Like, Maria and Guy look a little bland. They have like a very basic color scheme, but Firion has like the blue and the orange, he has like the bandana and the white hair. He's very protagonist-coded. He's like one of my favorite designs for a main character in a Final Fantasy game, honestly. So yeah, to show how bad the Empire is, the streets of the occupied kingdom are crawling with monsters. Ooh, that's a nice HP gain there for Guy. Let's see, is there anything in here? We can enter these buildings, but I don't think there's anything here. This game does not have hidden treasure in barrels or cupboards or anything like that, as far as I know. That was not a thing in the NES games. Keep leveling Blizzard. I want to get Blizzard to like level 4 or something. Also would like to have Maria increase her MP. Like this! Very good. Got some HP, got some MP. Magic stat goes up. Oh, Spirit. Spirit is the white magic stat, not Wisdom. I was thinking of D&D. Oh damn, that's a lot of enemies. Let's level Cure a little more. Oh yeah, you can... Every spell can be multi-target as well. So let's try that. Let's see how much damage. But obviously it does less damage per enemy if you target multiple enemies. That's some decent damage. Blizzard 2 does. Alright, Furion got more MP as well. Interesting. Why does his magic go up and not his spirit though? That's a little weird. I think magic is important for both black and white magic. I think that's the stat that determines MP gain. Intellect is for black magic, spirit is for white magic. Yeah, this is going pretty well. They might have made the stat gains a little more easy in this in the Pixel Remaster version. May have made leveling a little faster, so that it isn't as grindy. Might very well be the case. I don't know why it shows the keyboard commands and not my controller commands. Can I change that? Quick display, gamepad settings. I guess not. That's very strange. Probably because I started it with the controller unplugged and now it's confused. That's fine. Yeah, no one in these equipment stores either. I do love all the detail. The people who made like the graphics for the Pixel Remasters did so with a lot of care. Okay, let's just use Cure. Okay, Maria's almost out of spell charges, so let's just attack with her. Spell charges, I mean MP. Final Fantasy 1 had spell charges, because it was very D&D inspired. Okay, oh yeah, don't talk to these soldiers, they will kill you. I mean, I think you can win against them, but they're pretty hard at this stage. Okay, let's do this again. Encounter rate is very high, they did not reduce that. But battles are so fast that it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really feel worth editing them out. Maybe later. Nope. Oh damn, we keep missing. Yeah, Furion is gonna be the only character who is gonna get like good agility and evasion because he's got the shield equipped. So he's the only one who's gonna like really level that. But that's fine. Maria's gonna stay in the back row, which means she doesn't take as much damage anyway. And Guy is just gonna be our tank. Also, Furion has more HP than Guy at this point, which is crazy. All right, we heard about this bar, but the barkeeper still is having to give drinks to the Imperials. Let's talk to him. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. These Imperials are as ill-bred as they come. What if I'm not an Imperial, though? Aha, you're with the rebels. You should probably not say that too loud. This bar is like full of soldiers. You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. Huh? What am I going to do? I've had it with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. And he just fucks off. I guess he could have left any time. Yeah, I guess I was taking care of the wounded soldier. Let's see who that is. Get a potion. Get a potion. And a potion. Are you going to turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. Don't worry, friend. We're with the rebellion. So, you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I am a prince of Kashyyyk. Oh, where did we hear that before? There was this wimp called Gordon in Altair, who was also Prince of Kashyyyk. Maybe they're related. Prince Scott, we were told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother Gordon. Oh, so they are brothers. Tell him I know he has great strength. I don't think he does, actually, but sure. Whatever makes him feel better. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Fynn fell so quickly is that Count Borgen betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There is one more thing. Tell Hilda that I love her. Oh? No, don't deliver that last message. The confessions of a dying man, they would only bring her pain. My brother Leon, have you heard of him? I'm sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be of more help. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it will be of use. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest. Just for a little while. And he dies. We obtain Scott's ring. Yeah, this is the first of many NPC deaths in this game. Also, yeah, this for an NES game, this is a very, like, plot-heavy game. Like, especially compared to Final Fantasy I. There's, like, a lot of named characters and story and stuff. And again, it's like a simple story. It doesn't have much nuance. But I think it's still told competently. Like, fighting against an evil fascist empire, that's pretty neat. And one thing that's neat about this game, the way it progresses, everything you do, like Final Fantasy I had a lot of like little vignettes that were kind of like arbitrary fetch quests and stuff. This game, everything you do in this game feels purposeful. Everything you do is like working towards the goal of defeating the Empire. It's a lot more engaging. Alright, let's go back to Hilda, and give her the bad news. Also, Scott's ring. A memento from Scott. Apparently someone in Gatria knows how to use it. How would we know that? I guess we'll check Gatria. In the original game, what the ring does is it gives you access to the world map. When you press like a certain button combination, I think start select or something, or B select, it opens the world map. But since in the Pixel Remaster we always have access to maps, I don't think it does anything. But maybe they changed its function. So let's check Gatria and see what's up with that. Ooh, that's a big HP boost for Guy there. I think he surpassed Firion now, yes. It's all going according to plan. More Gobbos. I should probably use Cure more. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Yeah, bows aren't too strong right now. But that's okay. Maria is not meant to be a physical fighter anyway. I mean, not the way I'm planning to develop her. Let's see, who has anything to say about Scott's Ring? Come, move, old man. So far, not seeing anyone that has anything helpful to say. Da 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 da. We already talked to you, right? Maybe there's someone in the outskirts here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe this is just like a remnant of the original that they forgot to take out? But it doesn't seem like anyone has anything to say about Scott's Ring and how to use it. Because again, it wouldn't make sense anyway. Oh well. I'm sure it's not important. Okay, so as you saw there, we can get ambushed. We can get ambushed in random encounters, which means the enemies all go first. But we can also surprise the enemy, which means we go first. Yeah, this poison status effect does help keeping our HP sort of low, so we get more HP increases, which is good. Also, Firion got a lot of HP there again. I think characters in the back row just get less HP gain because they take less damage. But to be fair, they also need less HP gain because they take less damage, so it kind of balances out. We could, like, train up Maria's HP, though, by, like, doing some sparring among ourselves. Like, one thing we could do is... Oh, she can't cast that. Like, I don't want to attack myself because it's very easy to, like, kill yourself with physical attacks if you attack yourself. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be necessary anyway. Okay, let's train up Cure a little more. I do want to reach Cure 2, because Cure 1 is kind of weak. Let's just stay here for a bit and level up Cure. Might also help with giving Firion more MP when he uses up all his MP. Also, maybe Maria can help Guy get some more HP as well. Let's shoot our friend in the face with an arrow. That does like no damage. This is very little damage. I do love the combat theme in this game. I love the music in this game in general. Like, I think out of the NES trilogy, this is my second favorite score. Like, Final Fantasy III score is just too good. It's incredible. Final Fantasy I score is alright. It's good. This one has a lot of like melancholy and forlorn themes. Like the world map theme is very sad, which is appropriate for such a dark story. Yay, Fynn gained more MP. Get more HP for Maria and more strength. And more HP for Guy as well. That was a very fruitful encounter. Alright. First things first. Where's the inn? Let's rest at the inn. Now where is the inn? Like actually, where is it? Oh, I'm stupid. It's the very first building. Let's have a good night's sleep. 54 gil. That's highway robbery. I guess we are kind of beat up. I think recovering MP is more expensive than HP too. I'm not sure how it's calculated. It may be 1 gil for each HP point lost and 2 gil for each MP point lost. I'm not sure though. Don't take my word for it. Okay, let's talk to this dweeb again. Gonna show you the ring of your dead brother. That ring. It's my brother's. He really said all those things about me? Yes. Sorry, I love this theme. I love the Wild Rose theme so much. The Rebel theme. It's so good. So fucking good. Hey, Hilda. That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? Nope. He gave us this ring in Fynn, just before he lost the last of his strength. Did he say anything? No, nothing. Your Highness, please. The ring belongs with you. No, keep it. It suits a personage of courage. You infiltrated Fynn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourselves quite capable. Are we allowed to join the army after all? It would seem I underestimated your strength. I would have you lend that strength to our cause. There is a magical metal known as mithril, and we need strong warriors if we are to obtain it. And we learned a new word, mithril. Let's ask about mithril. We lost Fynn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of mithril. I have charged Joseph, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go with Minwu to Salamand to look into this? Sure. Can always use a white mage. I heard Her Highness' words and have waited here for you since. To reach Salamand, we must first pass through the poor town of Paloon. Take my canoe and let us be on our way. Yay, new party member! So the way party members work, and we got a canoe as well, nice. The way party members work is also a bit of a flaw of this game, I would say. Like, we have Firion, Maria, and Guy. Those are our 3 primary party members. They're worth building up as much as possible. And then we have a 4th party member slot, who is gonna get filled by a rotating roster of characters who will come and leave as the story progresses. The problem is some of them start out quite weak, and you like have to build them up to be useful, but they're not really worth building up because they're gonna leave your party anyway at some point, which is a bit of a shame. That is not true for Minwoo, however. Look at his stats. He is quite good. He has a very high spirit stat. He's a very capable white mage. He doesn't have any good weapon skills, but that doesn't really matter. He has like almost every white magic spell in the book at quite high levels. He's incredibly useful to have as an ally. And he will stick with us for a while. He's got Cure 7, he's got Life 7, he's got Asuna. He's got protection spell buffs, he's got teleport, which helps us get out of dungeons quicker, which is really nice. It's just pretty damn good. He's probably the best companion we'll ever get, which is sad because he's the first one. What's his equipment like? He just has a staff and some armor. It's fine. I'm gonna put him in the back row. He's not gonna be participating in combat much, but he is gonna be a great source of healing. Alright. Let's go visit Joseph and Salamand to find out about this whole mithril business. But also I have a hunch that our local blacksmith might know a thing or two about mithril, so let's ask him. If I had some mithril, I bet I could make some mighty impressive weapons and armor. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. Let's see, we do have quite a bit of money. Let's actually get some equipment upgrades and some more spells. Let's get fire and thunder for Maria. She can make use of those. I'm still gonna primarily train her on ice, but that's nice to have. Also, one fun thing about tomes, you can also use them in battle as a consumable, and they will cast that spell at a reasonable level to, like, do something. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, let's see here. Already got the leather caps. Let's get some clothes. Some gloves for everyone. Maybe a buckler for Minwoo. He's gonna be in the back row anyway. I think he's fine. He's gonna be fine. Those gloves will help out though. And then maybe stock up on some items as well. That might be useful. I like that the symbol for the item shop is a teapot. Yeah, we could probably use some more potions, maybe some antidotes, just in case. I mean, we have Minwoo. Minwoo can just heal up poison when it comes up. Let's just get some more potions. Are there tents or anything like that? Cross removes curse, mallet cures amnesia. I don't know what amnesia does. I think it like drains your MP or something. That cures toad status, that cures stone. Those are quite dangerous status effects. And yeah, all of this. Oh, there's a cottage. Holy restores HP and MP, can only be used outdoors. That's way too expensive though. I would love to get some ethers, and Phoenix down, but it's all very expensive. We should be fine. We have Minwoo to take care of our healing. Let's just... yeah, let's get some more potions. That's fine. And off we go. Let's save. Oh. Let's see. Cures at level 2. We should train that up. I'm gonna keep leveling Blizzard for now until it's like level 4, and then I'm gonna switch to Fire or Thunder. Let's see. Strikes fear and targets hard, making them more likely to flee. Yeah. Fog inflicts amnesia. Like, a lot of these spells are kind of superfluous. We're never gonna use fog or fear, I don't think. Same goes with like most status effect stuff. I say most, there is an exception and we'll get to that. More MP for Maria, that's very, very nice. Also, we can now use the canoe, which is helpful. We can now get to Fynn faster, and we can get over here, which we couldn't go before. That's the town of Paloom. It's a port town. Ye folks wouldn't be looking to book passage on a ship, would ye? For just 32 gil, we'll see us safely to Poft. Yeah, in a bit. Let's check out this place now before we do that. The ship heading out of our little port will take you straight to Poft. The Empire hasn't attacked Paloom or Poft. At least not yet. All fingers crossed. Now there's a fine lass. How about you and me go have a drink? With you? Not a chance. I should have switched from Maria for that. Let's run around as Minwoo. I like his sprite. I like his turban and face mask. It looks pretty neat. Baths, Salamand. Once you pass Poft, they say all the cities are under the control of the Empire. That's not great. Paloom's a town of freedom. Wanna settle down here with me, handsome? Who are you talking to? I guess whoever's facing the front. I guess we found our first bisexual icon in this game. Alright, let's see here. Is there any new spells? Ooh, there's some nice white magic spells. I don't have the money to buy any of those, but I might wanna get Blink, Protect, and Shell. I'm not sure how useful Blink is with raising evasion, but Protect and Shell are probably nice to have. I might get those later. Maybe I should have waited until this town to spend my money, actually. Yeah, there's equipment upgrades here too. Can I sell something? I can sell one of these. Let's check the weapon shop first, actually. I don't want to grind for money to afford any of this stuff. This is Paloom. It's just a little port town. What can I do for you? Oh, we get maces? That's new. It's a staff-type weapon. Nothing new here, though. I think I'm just gonna get copper cuirasses for our frontline fighters, so they can be a little more resilient. Yeah. Defense plus 5, magic defense plus 10, magic interference plus 1. So that will that will lower our magic stat, which could be bad for Firion, but I think it's a worthy trade-off in this case. But yeah, we should definitely take care in the future not to equip too heavy armors on Firion, maybe? Because that will make him a worse white mage, slightly. I don't think it's that big a deal, though. Let's see here. Give him a copper cuirass. There we go. Alright. And now we don't have enough money anymore to book passage. God damn it. I need 1 gil. I'm 1 gil short. Okay, let's fight a single random encounter. There we go. That should take care of that. Oh yeah, also we can do auto battle, which will also fast forward combat, which is very convenient. Very convenient feature that they added in the Pixel remasters. Alright. We booked passage for the ship. Yeah, it's gonna be a while till we get like our own ship or even airship. So until then we are reliant on public transportation, which I think is neat. Like, again, we could have also gone here on foot. Like, booking this ship is just for convenience because of how the world is laid out, but I really like that. It gives the world a sense of, like, infrastructure. To have, like, these two connected port towns. This is the port of Povt. Salamand is to the north, and to our east is Bavsk. Oh, they said they were building the Dreadnought in Bavsk. Maybe we'll check that out later. You folks looking for a ship? It's 32 gil to Paloom. Interested? No, not yet. Let's check out the bar. Bavsk, the city of our east, is under the control of the Empire. They're building something terrible there. These guys have interesting sprites. I guess they're supposed to be like pilots with their like goggles. Okay, I think they all say the same thing. Yes. What about this guy? Yeah, they all say the same thing. Let's talk to this different looking fellow here. It's Sid. This is the first instance of a character named Sid in the Final Fantasy series. If you didn't know, almost every Final Fantasy game, except the first one, has a character named Sid, and most of the time they're like related to airships somehow, or otherwise like science, engineering, stuff like that. You're here to ride the airship? If you've got the cash, there's no place I can take you. And we learn a new word, airship. You want on the airship, you pay the guy behind me. It doesn't say anything about the other stuff. Sid's Underling. Can I interest you folks in a ride on Sid's Pride and Joy, the only airship of its kind in all the world? No matter how far, we'll take you to your destination in the blink of an eye. Of course, transportation of this fine caliber comes at a cost. Interested? Let's check out what they can do for us. And yeah, we can go to most towns in the world, actually. Maybe not most towns, but a decent amount. But it's pretty pricey. But yeah, this just goes to show how open this game is right from the get-go. Like, Kashiwan is a place that we don't have to visit until quite some time, but we could go there now with the airship. We could even go there by foot if we can survive the random encounters. And I kind of love this game for its open-ended design. You can really tell that this game was like the spiritual predecessor of the Saga series by Akitoshi Kawazu, who also worked on this game's design. I think he designed the combat system and everything, which is also very Saga-like. And the Saga games, especially like Romancing Saga and such, are basically open-world JRPGs. They're very freeform too, and you can see some of that DNA in this game as well, which is interesting. Okay. Ye be looking for Sid? He's probably over in the pub. I hear a few gil will get you a ride on that airship of his. Yeah, we already talked to him. Why can I not talk to you? Have you seen the airship? It belongs to a fellow named Sid who lives right here in Povt. He's the only one around who can fly it. What can I do for you? Okay, I think the weapon and armor shops have the same selection of stuff as Povt. What about magic though? Yeah, same selection as the other port town. Paloom, rather. Bast, the city to our east, is under the control of the Empire. They're building something terrible there. I'm sure we have to check that out eventually. And yeah, it's the same stuff. So let us make our way up north to Salamand and get ambushed by 6 goblins. Yeah, investing in those copper cuirasses was a good idea. Let's just beat them up. I kind of wanted to have that be multi-target, but maybe it's better to have it single target to train it more. Let's also train Cure a little bit more as well. We kind of want to have our spells a higher level for the next dungeon, because that one's actually going to be a little harder. 45 MP is pretty good at this point. Okay, let's go all the way up north. What is this thing? Sprinter. Well, it takes more than 1 hit to kill. The game will get more difficult eventually. Unless they like really made it a lot easier in the Pixel Remaster, which I don't think they did. I mean, they already made the game easier for the Game Boy Advance release back in the day. But it was still like a reasonable challenge. So I'm kind of expecting the same here. The NES game is a lot harder. And we get a snowy town, yay! Ooh, that's... we get goblin guards, interesting. Let's actually do multi-target cure. I'm gonna save Minwu's MP for when we really need it. I do wanna train up Firion as a white mage because he's gonna stick with us for the entire game. Ouch! That actually hurt quite a bit. Let's just heal Maria. Let's have everyone else defend, so it actually goes through. Oh, nice. That's 100 HP with 1 cast of Cure 2. That's pretty good. So yeah, I'm not really worried about the magic interference thing on Firion for now. And his MP goes up as well, which is good. More MP means more casts of Cure. Alright, let's check out Salamand. Oh, this is so nice. I love snowy towns and RPGs. They're my favorite. Da 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 da. Let's check out the magic shop. Ooh, life, sap, warp, and teleport. I don't care much about sap. There's a better version of it called Osmos later that also... So sap reduces an enemy's MP in battle. Osmos basically drains an enemy's MP and you can absorb it, which is much more useful. We definitely want life for Firion. We want warp for Maria and teleport also for Firion. Basically, warp allows us to go back 1 floor in a dungeon. You teleport like 1 floor higher. Teleport teleports you outside of the dungeon entirely. And the drawback of both of these spells is that they cost HP as well. They will drain your HP, which is pretty negligible. You don't really need to level these, honestly. The only thing leveling them does is reduce the HP cost, which is, again, this is pretty negligible. But yeah, we can't afford any of that right now, so we'll have to come back later. Let's check out the rest of the town. I think this is the sanctuary? Yeah. If it's like a single building like this without any sign, it's most likely the sanctuary. The Empire's enslaved the men of Salamand and forced them to work in the cave at Samet Falls. Oh, that's why. Please, you have to help them. That's why every NPC here seems to be a woman. Interesting. Samet Falls is beyond the mountain range to the south of Salamand. That's where the Empire has been mining its mithril. Oh, Okay. Gotta put a stop to that. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, we get bronze stuff. Doesn't seem to be... Magic interference plus 20. Yeah, I definitely don't want to put that on Maria. In fact, I might just want to put that stuff on Guy. I might get the bronze shield for Furion though. That magic interference is like quite bad, but I think it's gonna be fine. I don't think it matters that much for white magic. I'm not sure though. I guess we'll find out. I do want him to be a sword and board type character. If I notice his cure power dropping off immensely, I'm gonna remove it. But yeah, that does very good things for our evasion. Let's check out. Did I check out the weapon shop? Yeah, nothing. Oh, longsword. I do want that longsword. I do want that battle axe too. Huh. Oh yeah, let's sell our old leather armors. Let's get the longsword and the battle axe. There we go, longsword for Furion and a battle axe for Guy. I wish I could get him another battle axe, but I don't think I can afford it. Yeah, no, I can't afford it. That's fine. Should also rest up if I have to gill. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's check out this place. I love Joseph, but I know that if I'm around, I would just get in his way. Oh. Alright, let's talk to this Joseph guy. That's a cozy home you got here, Joseph. You have business with me? Mithril? I haven't found any yet. I do have a few leads, but I don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I'm gonna need you to do a little something to prove you are who you say you are. There are a bunch of people from Salamand who are being forced to work in the cave at Samet Falls. Rescue them and we'll talk. Alright, I guess we'll have to prove ourselves to this guy. Isn't it enough to identify us as rebels, though? You're here for Princess Hilda? A little short in the tooth, aren't you? You kids can't fool me. Alright. I guess that'll take a little more convincing. I guess we'll have to go to Samet Falls then, and rescue the people forced to work in the mines for the Empire. So, that's what we're gonna do next time. I'm gonna stop here for now. Thank you all for joining me for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy II. And I see you all next time. Have a good day.